Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I want to share with you some tips I wish I had known before going to the university as a fresher, or someone would have shared them with me whilst being there as a fresher in my first semester. Well, this post was actually inspired by Honorable John Dumelo, who is now a Deputy Minister for Agriculture and an MP, a Member of Parliament for Ayawaso West Wagon constituency, where University of Ghana is part of his jurisdiction. So I in the course of last week, I saw a post on his Instagram page, offering free makeup services to level 100 ladies for their matriculation. So that's where the inspiration came from, and I decided to share with you some of the tips I wish I had known or been informed of before going to the university, or made aware of housing level 100 as a fresher. So first and foremost, the university or the tertiary institution is a place for mature people, and as such, everybody there, including the student body, are all mature, including you, the fresher, and all freshers are all mature people. And as such, you are all at par. The student body, everyone is equal. There is no senior or junior, boss or subordinate. When you have this at the back of your mind, that we are all equals, we are all contemporaries, as we say in Ghana, co-equals, then you won't see the need to quarrel or to suppress your thoughts and emotions when you are speaking to someone in the upper level, let's say level 200, 300, or 400. Yes, so you feel free to express yourself, and knowing that it's a place for mature people, you overcome the tendency of acting like a child. That is, when you are in this space of senior and junior, like SHS, you have this tendency, like this silent code telling you to suppress yourself as a junior, to not look the senior in the eye when speaking, just be obedient, even without reason. As a fresher, that thought might come back, especially if you're a fresh graduate from SHS to the university. Yeah, that thought might come up, but overcome it, because you are all at par, you are all equals. Maybe someone is in level 400 and is 23 years old, and you are, let's say, maybe 19 or 20 or even 18. And you could have a course mate or a year mate level 100 who is 25, 35, because it's a place of mature people. Everyone comes in at their own time. Do you get it? So have that up at the back of your mind. So with that said, you would avoid tolerating disrespectful behaviors from others or undeserving treatment towards you. For example, you in your room or your hostel, you have it's mixed up with those in the upper levels, and you come back from lectures one day and you see maybe a level 300 lady or gentleman on your bed. You are uncomfortable. You could approach the person and tell the person, I don't appreciate it when someone sits on my bed or sleeps on it. Because I have a sensitive skin, I would appreciate it if you don't sit on my bed anymore. Same applies to your slippers, like intimate stuff. Some people don't mind, they just take people's outfits and just put on because they need it. If you don't have a rapport with such a person, if you don't have that rapport with a person like that, you don't tolerate it. So if you see yourself as mature and you are all at par, despite the differences in levels or academic levels, you don't tolerate, you can't express yourself because you are all equals. Unlike SHS, where you even be afraid to say it because this is your senior sleeping on your bed. You'd have to sit somewhere and wait for the senior to wake up. Yeah, this is not SHS. You just have to wake them up and tell them you don't appreciate it. Another example is washing of dishes. Maybe some people like to eat and leave their bowls and stuffs in the sink. They don't like to wash them. So if you go, you wash yours and leave the rest. Don't say because you are the fresher in the room you have to wash it. You can wash it if you want to. That is, you don't like to see dirty dishes lying around. But don't let it become a habit and then silently it will be agreed upon as your responsibility to be washing all the dishes at all times. No, if it's becoming unbecoming, you could tell them you should wash your dishes when you are done, but you can't force anyone to do what they don't want to do at a given time. So you can just wash yours and leave the rest in the sink. And then 2, you don't rush into making friends. Don't rush, especially when you go and you are alone. Maybe you don't see your former schoolmates or church folks or anyone to associate with, and you are alone. That feeling of loneliness may come, but please don't rush to make friends. Take your time to study the environment, study the people, how they relate, and get comfortable with yourself and in the environment. And then the right people whom you can relate with or share common interests may come around you. So please don't rush into making friends. Sometimes you'll be tempted really because you are alone. You wish you could have friends to walk to lectures with, to walk from lectures to the room or hostel with, to have chit chats with, or maybe you are waiting for another lecture to go in. You sit at a common area and you are chatting and all, group studies and all. You wish you could be part of that group, but you are alone. It is lonely, truth be told. You feel very lonely, but it is temporary. Don't rush because it is worth it. It is worth the while waiting. You wait, you meet the right people, because when you rush into joining a particular group of people, you might end up realizing, no, these people don't even share in my interests. But because you've gone to bond yourself with them, you feel like you owe them an obligation to be part of them. So distancing yourself will be difficult. But if you have already done that and you find yourself in such a group, it's never too late. You can always distance yourself. If they are calling you, oh, where are you? Are you not coming? We are going to buy this. We are going to have lunch here. This. Just start with excuses, nice excuse. Oh, I don't feel like coming out, or I have this to do. I want to rest today, or this time I want to prepare my stew, I want to attend to this assignment. Give them all sorts of excuses. So as time goes on, they'll realize you have distanced yourself, and then you are free to go, because you don't don't allow anyone to force their friendship and interest on you. With that, you'll be, how do I say it? You'll be coward, yeah, kind of something like that. Yes, so don't rush into making friends. Endure the lonely moment, and then you have better friends in the long run. Also, another tip is to dress well. Always wear clothes that complement you. Clothes that you feel good in. You yourself, you've put on these clothes and you are feeling very good about yourself. So the entire day, your confidence level is not shaken. You are yourself. You speak freely. You interact freely. You're able to even focus in class whilst lectures are going on. So dress to feel good about yourself. And sometimes you don't overdress. Overdressing also makes you uncomfortable in a way. For instance, you wear, if you are not a heeled person and you wear heeled to lectures, full-time glam makeup, all that, it's if you are not this attention seeking type, all attention be on you, and yet you'll be fidgeting. So please dress to feel good, wear the right clothes, and then you are good to go. And also for the lecture hall, okay, let me talk about the dressing. Before you get to the lecture hall, try to pass by the washroom and touch up before you get to the lecture hall. So get to the lecture hall early, before time. Maybe you have lectures at 12 noon. You can get there around 11:50. Pass by the washroom, look in the mirror, wipe all sweats. Maybe on your way you had sneezed and there are droplets of phlegms on your face, but you couldn't have seen it because there was no mirror. You feel it, you try to wipe it, but there is some hiding somewhere you haven't seen. So looking in the mirror will help you, and then you go to the lectures uncomfortable. And with the guys, please after dressing up, check if your zip is closed, your trouser zip is closed. Sometimes you might be in a hurry and then you just close the bottom and leave the zip opened. Please check. Ladies as well, when you're wearing trousers, check if the zip is closed. That will help you a long way. You'll be comfortable on campus and at lectures all day. And also for lectures, when you go, place it in front. Maybe the first 3 rows are fine. If you are a back person and you can concentrate, I don't have a problem with you sitting at the back. But if you are like me, who easily gets distracted, please sit in front, because when you go and sit in the middle or at the back, you'll be distracted by what others are doing whilst lectures are ongoing. Maybe some will be fidgeting, playing with their pen. Some, maybe they might be a couple. They're a couple and then they are playing with each other's fingers, rubbing hands on each other and all. You'll be distracted and looking at them. Then your 2 hours in the lecture hall is wasted. So please, sit in the first 3 rows max. If you are comfortable on the first seat, the second or the third is fine. You can concentrate and all. And also at lectures, forget about everyone and everything and try to focus. and pay attention to what the lecturer is saying. And if there is a need to take notes, do take it, because it will help a long way. But if you can be looking at the lecturer but you're thinking about something else, try, if you see that your attention is being drifted, try to bring your attention back to what the lecturer is saying, but not who he or she is. That one is also another topic for another day. Yeah. Okay. And as I said, that the university is a place for mature people. So don't see the need to be nice to people you don't want to be nice to. You know, when you're a fresher, you're clearly visible, because there's something about you which says lost, because you're always looking or finding your way around. So there are some guys who can easily prey on you, maybe level 200, 300, 400 guys, especially when you're a lady. They approach you, try to be nice, and you being the good girl or the nice girl, you'll be tolerating them because you are a fresher. This is a mature institution, you are all at par. If you don't like them, you don't like them. If they approach you hi nicely, if they want to start a conversation you are not interested in, just tell them you are not interested and move away, because giving off your energy to the wrong person is a waste of time and very exhausting. So if you mistakenly tolerate them, they might end up preying on you the entire time. They'll start calling, how are you, are you ready, how was your day, oh, do you have some food? Maybe some may not directly ask you. If you tell them, oh, I'm preparing food lunch, they'll come and visit, and then they'll come and eat your food. You know, at school everything is on budgets. Okay, you made your food for yourself. They can't be preying on you, eating your food to the extent that it will become your obligation that when you cook, you have to serve them. Please, no, don't try to overcome that temptation. And if you have found yourself in a situation like that with a guy who seems nice, and you are ending up you've ended up feeding, please tell them nicely, I'm sorry, but I can't feed you anymore. Really, if they say they'll give you money to prepare the food, you are not their cook. You didn't come to school to cook or fend for anyone. You came to study and improve on your social life. So please, cooking for other people is not part of the dough. Don't accept it. So I think this might be all. And most importantly, pray, read the Bible, read the scriptures for guidance and direction. And the Lord never fails. You'll make your stay fruitful and comfortable. All the best. Adios. Bye.